Winter transfer window has closed, and we have let one or two go, and we have made a few signings. And we continue to steamroller everybody in this league. And did I tell you? We've applied for another job, this time in Japan. Let's go and kick some balls. Hello and welcome back to Rocking All Over the Globe, Part 4, Season 1, here at Persib in Bandung. And we are continuing our good form in the league, and at the moment you can see we are currently top. We are steamrollering all the teams in this league. We've played 21, won 19 and drawn 2. We have 59 points. We are unbeaten. And I am wondering, is this going to be an unbeaten season, or is it going to come to an end at some point? When will we suffer our first defeat? Will it be today? For today we will be playing 2 games. We will be playing in the second leg of the third round of the Indonesian Cup, and we will be away at PSCS. We hold a 5-2 lead from the first leg, and so we should be hopefully into the next round. And then we will be away at PSS in the league, and hopefully we will continue our winning streak and continue to defy all the odds. We are pretty sure to win the title at this point in time, I would imagine. There is nobody in this league who can stay with us. And so 2 games that I'm expecting the team to win today, and anything but wins will not be acceptable. But there has been a lot going on and off the pitch. And before we go to that, as usual, if you are brand new to the channel and you like FM content and you love to see people suffer playing this game, I can tell you, you are definitely in the right place. So why not subscribe, like, watch, comment, do all that good stuff and help the channel to grow. Help us to support the very, very good work of the British Heart Foundation. So let's begin by taking a look at what has happened on the pitch since you were last with us. And we haven't played too many games since you were last with us. And when you were last with us, you saw us beating Persik by 5-3 in League One. And then we won in the Indonesian Cup second round against Persipa, and we beat them by 2-0. Following that, we beat Madura by 3-1 away, and we followed that with a home victory against PSIS by 3-0. And then we followed that with the Indonesian Cup third round first leg against PSCS, and we beat them at home by 5-2. This gives us a 3-goal lead as we go into the second leg today. So I'm optimistic of winning the game today. And then at home to Dewa United in League One, we beat them quite comfortably by 3-0. And so that brings us today. We will be playing in the Indonesian Cup third round second leg, and then we will be away at PSS in League One. 2 games I am expecting to win. There has been some business done in the winter transfer window. The winter transfer window takes place in December and not in January, as it does in most parts of the world. They are, because of the lunar calendar, I believe, 1 month behind the rest of the world. And a couple of players have gone out. We've let go a couple of players on frees. Jufrianto, he wanted to leave. He went out on a free to Persik. Mardini, he went out on a free as well. And then Robbie Darwis was the surprise. He is a young boy and he was wanted by Persiraja. They kept putting in bids for him, and when it reached 41,500, rising to almost 50,000, I thought probably time to let him go. So he has gone out. Arianto, also who wanted to leave, he went to Arema. He went for 18.25 thousand, rising to 22. And we've let go Unhappy Karuru. He went out to FC Platinum for 1.1 million. He was never happy, having been left out of the squad for League One. And we brought in 3 players. We've brought in Igi Malunavikri. He is a winger. He's come in from Dewa United for £56,000, rising to £61,000. I think he's a good player, and he can play all across the attacking midline there. He's a very useful winger, and he can play as an attacking mid. He's got decent attributes for this level, extremely good technique for this level, and I think he's probably going to be a good player for us. And then we've brought in Made Wijaya. He's come in from Bali United for 39,000, rising to 43,000. He is a right back, and although he doesn't look like he is the biscuit at the moment, I think he is a player who will do well as a backup. He's not got the greatest attributes that we're looking at here, but I think he will do reasonably well as a backup. And then finally, we have brought in Dodi Jin. He's come in from Madura United for £41,500, rising to £46,000. We had let go Arianto, and so I had to bring someone in to replace him. He is a centre-back and can play as well at full-back. I think he's pretty decent. He's not anywhere near the best centre-half I've ever come across. He's not that tall, only 6 foot, and only has jumping reach of 7. But I'm hoping as a backup, he will do a useful job. And he started well and has played a couple of games and has done okay so far. So hopefully he will just come in and do a decent job at centre-half for us. And so that's it in terms of the transfer window. And in terms of injuries, we do have a few injuries at the moment. We have Beckham Putra out. He has sprained knee ligaments. He's expected to be out for around about 6 weeks to 2 months. And then Sato, who is a very important player to me, he currently has a virus. He's been out for a couple of weeks, expected to still be out for 4 days, probably for a week. And then, of course, Tyrone, who we brought in earlier this season. He's a damaged Achilles tendon. He still has another 2 months or so of his recovery yet. And so injuries have been a problem, but at the moment we are managing it quite well. In terms of the dynamics, which is also a problem this year, we are okay. I would say we are okay. Everything in the club is good. Managerial support, the club atmosphere, and now the team cohesion is starting to look a little bit better. We have 3 unhappy players. Febri Hariadi feels there's a lack of quality in the goalkeeping department. I did make a promise to him that I would develop young players at the club already, only to find that there are no young players at the club already. So I've got a big problem with Hariadi, and I've got a funny feeling that my best player may be sold in the summer. And then we have Rudianto, who's asking to leave. He was disappointed not to be able to join Persic. One of the ways to deal with this unhappiness is to raise the asking price, and so we got him to agree to an asking price, which Persic were never going to agree to. So he's stayed at the club, but he's still unhappy and wants to leave. Another centre-back who we'll probably need to replace in the summer. And then Leilu, of course, we didn't sell him. He wants to leave. He's been left out of the squad. He's surplus to my requirements, and so hopefully soon we will be able to sell him. I'm not too concerned that he's unhappy. He's not an influential member of the squad by any means. And the final bit of news is around the job market. We did not get the Chinese job, but we have made an application to Kashima in the J1 League in Japan. They're not actually doing that badly. They are currently in 7th. They're about mid-table, and I guess the board are not happy about them being mid-table. Their current form is okay. We have put in an application for them. This is the kind of team that I would like to end up managing. I think it's the kind of team that could take us on to win the AFC Cup, and that is the goal of being in Asia here. But maybe we could do it with Bandung. The way this club is playing, who knows? I think we need to focus for a while on winning trophies. I think that the job market is still waiting for me to show my credentials and win a trophy or two. So I think it's time now to get on and do just that. We have 2 games to play in our pursuit of trophies. Let's go and kick some balls. And so the team for today against PSCS in the Indonesian Cup 3rd round 2nd leg is Alam in goal, with Mangkulam Jin making another appearance today because it is the Cup, Rodriguez and Hawanusa at the back, with Irianto, Lestaluhu, Aziz in midfield, with Butuan, Kurnia and Walian will play up front. As you can tell, because I cannot say most of the names, this is a very rotated team. But we are hoping that it is a team that's good enough to hold on to a 3-goal lead, and we need to be making sure that we win this 2nd leg. They're a very poor team, and we need to win this game. We have been rotating the team in the Cup. This will have to come to an end at some point. But we are the better team here, and we should be winning this game. Or at least making sure that we don't actually get knocked out of the competition at this stage. At the moment, though, it's still 0-0. We've been the better team in terms of creating chances, but we still can't put a chance away. We need to put one away. We're not changing the way that we play play at the moment, and we do have a corner, and Mangkulam will put in the corner to the near post. It's headed away, and it's a very narrow pitch looking at it, and maybe we need to be playing a little bit wider than what we're playing, because it is a very narrow pitch, and try to perhaps zip the ball around a little bit more. We are going to just maybe look at going a little bit wider, try and hug the touch lines a little bit, put some pressure on them, and try to spread them out a little bit. But that's not a very good pass, and we are giving away a chance, and it's gone behind, and it looks like it was a save. It's gone behind for a corner. I'm not too happy about that pass. That was absolutely dreadful, but I don't think it was anything to do with what I did. It was just basically a poor pass, lack of concentration. We've headed the ball clear. We're a bit under the cosh, and but we are the better team, and we've had most of the possession, we've had most of the shots, but anything can happen in this game. But at the moment we're holding on, just holding on, and it's still 0-0. I think we need to make some substitutions in the second half, maybe change things up a little. We need to go and look for this win. I'm going to go positive now, try to go at them a little bit, but it is going to be PSCS again, and there's a corner to the near post. It's headed clear, comes out to Kurnia looking for Walian's in space, he has support, and this could be a good break as Kurnia is looking to come forward. We're looking at pace, but it's slowed down. Kurnia looking to burst into the box. Can he get it into the box? We have Walian free. It is a chance. It is Lester Luhu who has scored on his debut, and it was a brilliant team counter-attacking goal. We have taken the lead. It's a bit of a relief because this was not a very good team we are playing against. But Kurnia did well, got round the fullback, and Lester Luhu in space has made it 1-0. He scored on his debut. What an amazing start for him. And at half-time, it was the last kick of the half, and at half-time, we are ahead by 1-0, and I'm going to say I'm happy with how we've dominated possession. We need to build on that. We need to, I think, just take them down the flanks a little bit more. It is a very narrow pitch. I think playing wider has helped, and we don't want to be congesting everything in the middle of the pitch. And as you can see, it is very, very narrow on the flanks there. And we have picked up the ball, and Mangkulam has picked up the ball at right back, looking to counter now. The ball inside to Jin. Jin has made a very, very good start to his career here at Bandung. He's on a 7 again, but it's passing again, not very good. Maybe I am going to adjust the passing back, because that's twice now our passing has not found its target. I'm going to go for a higher tempo now as well, because our passing is not finding its targets. I've noticed that a couple of times. It's now 1-1. It's not a great result at the moment, and yeah, maybe because we are short passing, playing too wide is not going to be a good idea. And we just gave them a goal. I'm not too happy with this team. I'm going to shout at them and demand more. This is not acceptable. I don't need to see this again. Let's shout at them and demand more. They were not good. They have not been good enough, despite the fact it's a rotated team. This team is 2 leagues below us, and we should be putting them away quite easily. We are not, and I'm not happy. And I think now I need to go and make some changes. And so I have made my changes. I keep forgetting that I can only make 3 changes in the cup. With a dominant team, we've just allowed them too much grace in this game. I brought on David De Silva. I need to rest Walian. We've got a big game coming up very shortly. I mean, the thing to do is, if we lose this game, is not to lose the tie, and they are still coming at us. I'm going to actually reduce and they've got a chance, and we've cleared it. I'm going to actually go to a cautious mentality now. I'm going to play with mentality, because I think that when you are under the cosh a little bit, if you just go to cautious, then this will make all the difference. And what I will do is also lower the tempo, because I think that might be, especially when teams are sitting deep against you, if you draw them out and then hit them on the counter, then This is not working, is it? As they're in, and they missed. They put it past the post, and I don't really know. I can't. I just feel like I can't play this game anymore. I don't know how to actually deal with it. I've got to relearn it all over again. And at the moment, we are 1-1 against a team who are 2 divisions below us. We've absolutely taken them apart. I don't know why we're only 1-1. They are coming back into it very much at the moment, but I think we're just going to hold on for a 1-1 draw. I think now is the time to say no more rotation at this level in terms of the cups. We have to, I'm going to say we got away with that today, and I don't care if they are unhappy. They were not good enough, and as they need to get better. If they want to be in the team, they need to play better. And I don't care if they get upset and it affects the dynamics and I have to sell 3 players as a result. They can't be like that. They have to be better than what they were. And so we need to move on to the next game that we are about to play. I need to go and get the team ready, and we will see you just before kickoff. Let's go and kick some balls. And so the team for today against PSS is Alam in goal, with Antara, Kuipers, Rodriguez and Heanusa at the back. Mangalukam, Aziz and Clock in midfield. Vikri, Hariadi and Walian up front. We are missing a few of our midfield regulars, first teamers that I would like to be in there, but unfortunately they are away because of international duty and injury, and so we are a little bit light in midfield. But this is a game that we should be winning, and I want them to go out and do better than they did before, and I'm expecting them to go and win this game today. I'm not expecting a defeat or a draw. I'm expecting them to win this game and make up for what was a really terrible result last time out, and they need to do better. We do have Sato, one of my better players, available on the bench again, and that's nice to see him back after his bout of sickness. He had the flu, I believe, and was been away for three or 4 weeks. But here is a chance, and we do have an opportunity here. Hehuensa, he's looked for Aziz. Aziz in space. Aziz has made it 1-0. We are ahead, and that's the start that I wanted. And it was a very good move. We are not pressing teams, and I think this has helped us a great deal. And I wonder if in FM24 part of the you're improving your chances of success might be due to whether or not you can press or not. I'm also working on if teams are defending deep against you, then it might be as well to use, and you can't score, then go to a cautious mentality rather than try to attack more. Working on that at the moment, the jury's still out. But we do have a corner, and it's going to be Clock to fire in the corner, near post. It's headed against the crossbar, and it's headed clear, and it comes out to, who is Eggy V? He is Vickery, the winger. Alberto finds Kuipers. Kuipers was taken out there. That's a free kick. And the highlight just comes to nothing. We've been the most dominant team, and we've restricted PSS to nothing, really. But they are probably going to be dangerous on the break. It'll only take one, as usual, one attack, and they score just like that. They've had one attack, one shot, one on target, and they've scored again. The referee's checking for offside, is he? And it has been given offside. So we do have to be very, very careful against teams like this. They are, as you can see, sitting back. Vickery has got himself injured now. It just never seems to end. And we will need to bring on, I think we'll bring on Butuan. He's played well up until this point, and Butuan, I think we now have to deal with a more serious injury. Butuan had played well in the beginning of the season, deserves his chance, and hopefully he can carry on his good form as he looks to come inside. Can he find support? He's looking for a pass. He finds a pass outright. It comes out to Pulugedu, and there's a ball to Hariadi, and Hariadi cannot put it in. He's fired it over the crossbar. The goalkeeper must have got a touch because it's gone out for a corner. We're still only a goal ahead, and that's very dangerous, and maybe I do need to try out, because we're not putting our chances away, I do need to try out going to a cautious mentality. But at the moment, because our shots on target ratio is very high, I don't really want to change anything. If our shots on target ratio was lower, then, and we've hit the crossbar, then I might try something a little bit different. But at the moment, we're just hammering them. We just need to put the ball in the back of the net. And players are not playing badly. It's just not going our way at the moment. And there's another chance. I think I need to be a little bit more disciplined. They are maybe just getting ahead of themselves, just getting a little bit more frantic. Yeah, we are playing with a lower tempo. I was wondering if it was a bit frantic out there, but we haven't allowed them into the game at all. We're underachieving at the moment. We need to be scoring goals. It's not happening, and so it will only take one opportunity for this PSS team and they'll score. This is FM. We're talking about, not real life. And there's a nice pass, and it comes out to the left-hand side. We're in the box again. We have scored this time. Butuan has made it 2-0. The referee, is he checking offside? No, he's not. It is now 2-0. Butuan coming on, picks up where he left off before Vickery came in. Nice pass inside, and it was just a little toe poke. And the goalkeeper, I'm not quite sure what he was doing. I feel a little bit happier now as we are coming up to half-time. We are 2-0 ahead. Our form keeps going, and they are looking very, very complacent. And I'm going to say it's important to stay focused. Some of them looked a little bit more focused as a result of that. But Haryadi didn't look very focused, and I think he's actually doing well at the moment. He just went up a notch as we have picked up the ball in midfield, and Aziz finds the goalkeeper. He finds Rodriguez to Aziz. Aziz with a long punt upfield looking for Walian. Can't get on the end of it. And here come PSS. And as I said, it's just going to take one moment from PSS, and I am going to go back to a cautious mentality now. And it's too late. They've scored and it's been blasted over the crossbar. And I don't know how to deal with this because it doesn't matter who the teams are. They always come back after half-time. And no matter what I seem to try, it doesn't seem to make any difference. So I'm going to try the cautious mentality just for a little while, just to see them off, to stop them scoring if we can. And it may be that we have to do the low block as well, but they have scored. It's now 2-1. And I have no, it's been given offside again. So what I'm going to do is go defensive, ultra defensive now. I'm going to go into a low block because it just doesn't make any sense to me at the moment. We're going to go push the line back a little bit, and just until we can sort this out, because they are looking extremely dangerous. We'll see if the low block cautious makes any difference after half-time. And we have another chance, and Aziz has put it past the post. It's still 2-0. All I need to do is keep them out. We don't want to concede a goal. And it's always after half-time. It doesn't matter who you're playing. They will come back into the game. And I'm trying to figure out how to do that. The moment we are cautious and on a low block, and we'll see if that happens. And we'll see if that actually works. At the moment now, we are attacking again, which is really odd because we're playing defensively and we're attacking them. And this doesn't make any sense to me. But it might be because they are playing extremely deep. As you can see, they are very, very deep. It might be that we're drawing them out, which is giving us space. But we're not playing very well. But here is Haryadi, and this is what might be happening. If we counter-attack now, there's going to be gaps, and this is what might be helping us. Haryadi needs to come off now. He's just not playing very well. We're going to bring on Saidi onto that right wing, give somebody else a go. And Haryadi needs to get his act together. They are going to score. It's quite incredible how they have come back into this game. They are a terrible team, and we've just allowed them back into the game. And I've tried going more attacking. I've tried pushing the lines up. I've tried bringing the lines back. I've tried everything in terms, because it always happens. I've had plenty of practice at this, and I can't figure out what is going on. What is actually going on? And Klock has got himself injured now, so there's 2 injuries in this game. Walian has a chance. Is it just that we're not playing very well? Is that all it is going to come down to? And I don't have a midfielder who I can bring on. Yes, I do. We'll bring on Irianto instead of Klopp. And I've no idea what's going on here anymore. They are running us around like we've never played football before, and nothing makes sense. And eventually they're going to score, and they've scored. And now I'm going to go attacking because this isn't working. We're just going to let them back into the game. This game is strange this year. It's very, very strange. I'm learning to play the game all over again. I've no idea how to play anymore. And I'm just learning again because I just can't work it out. It's always just after half time they become a much different team, and they will score. They always score. And that's why we've been having so many close results. So what can I do that's really different? We'll actually increase the passing. And I'm going to counter press, and I'm going to push the lines right up now. And let's go much higher. And let's try something different. Because if I just stay in the low block, they're just going to make it. They are dominating the second half. The match momentum is all with them. I have no idea what they've done. But it doesn't matter who they are. Because they're always the same. And this is a conundrum. This game is just a giant puzzle. And I need to try and work out what is going on here. Kuipers is having a dreadful game at centre-half. As Saidi looks to get into the box, and he's finally scored. And is that the secret then? Is that the secret, to push the lines up and go cautious? I have absolutely no idea. Absolutely no idea. And I think we'll go attacking now, just to see if you've just got to get through like a 20-minute period and then go attacking. The game is a great big puzzle, and I cannot figure this out for the life of me. We've come right back into the game now. And after I pushed the lines up, we've come right back into the game. We've hit the crossbar again. That's not surprising. We hit the crossbar about 5 times a game. It's just quite bizarre in itself. I really don't understand this. We've beaten them by 3-1, but the game is totally confusing me at the moment. But we keep winning. A win and a good performance. It wasn't a good performance, but I don't mind lying to them to keep morale up. I don't understand this at all. We are still 15 points clear, but in that second half we didn't look very good at all. I don't understand the game anymore. I don't. I have to relearn it right from the beginning again. This is like crazy. We have not lost a game yet. The cup game was poor. I don't think I want to rotate in the same way anymore. And that's it for this episode. If you are brand new to the channel, you like FM content, and you love to see people like me suffer playing this game, and I am suffering at the moment. I am trying to learn the game right from scratch again. And why not? Subscribe, like, watch, comment, help the channel to grow, do all that good stuff, and help us to support the very good work of the British Heart Foundation. I thought I'd become quite good at this game at the end of FM23. I thought I'd worked it out, winning trophy after trophy after trophy. Now I'm back to square one, but we're still unbeaten. All that remains to be said is stay safe, take care, and we'll see you in the next episode.